To control a filling system, we can operate in two ways. The first method is to use a PLC and HMI along with a load cell module or transmitter that can establish a connection between the load cell and the PLC. However, the second method is to use SEWHA weight controllers. The difference between these two methods is that when we use the first method, the costs increase and the accuracy of our work decreases. But if we use the second method, that is, by using a weight controller to control the filling process, both our costs decrease and our accuracy increases. The reason is that weight controllers are 19-bit, whereas our PLCs are at most 14-bit. Filling systems are widely used in industries such as cement, gypsum, flour, animal feed, chemical fertilizers, and similar industries. Now, how does this filling system actually work? Usually, filling systems are designed in such a way that they have two valves, one slow feed valve and one fast feed valve. When we start the process, both valves open simultaneously and the material begins to flow. We set two values in our weight controller. One value corresponds to the slow feed valve and the other to the fast feed valve. Now, let's go ahead and set these up together on the SI400R display. Weight control can be used in various industries, and as we mentioned, one of its most important applications is in filling systems. If we want this weight control to operate in filling mode, there is a function inside it, which is function 500, and we need to set it to number 4. To enter function 500, I press the F1 button 4 times in a row. Setup appears, I press button 1, then I enter the number 500 here and press enter. This should then be set to number 4, and after that, we press enter again. Now our weight controller is ready to be used as a filling controller. The first step is to calibrate the weight controller. We have already explained the calibration steps in detail in previous tutorials. The next step is to set the relays that correspond to our fast feed and slow feed valves. The first relay we set is for the fast feed valve. We press this, then assign it a value. For example, I set it to 2 kilograms as an example. The second relay, which is for the slow feed valve, I set, for instance, to 5 kilograms. Alright, after we've successfully set all of the relay values properly, now let's talk about wiring the relays. The wiring of our relays is as follows. As you can see, this is our weight controller, which has 3 relays labeled 1 to 3, and it also has a common terminal. We can connect either 24 volts DC power or up to 220 volts AC at 2A to these relays. In this tutorial, we've used a 24 volts DC power supply. We connected the positive terminal to our common, and we took outputs from relays 1 and 2, connecting them to these 2 signal lamps. We did this so that when relays 1 and 2 are activated, these signal lamps will turn on. Alright, after wiring the relays, we also need one of these digital inputs. We've already covered digital inputs in previous lessons. Here, we've used digital input number 1 and connected it to a start push button. We connected one of these wires to I1 and the other to the common terminal. As you can see in the table, we set the function related to digital input I1 to run. As I explained earlier, the process works like this. First, we need to press the start button. When we press start, both the coarse and fine feed gates are activated simultaneously, and as you can see, both of our signal lights turn on as well. So, we begin dispensing the material, and as the weight increases, when it reaches 2 kilograms, the coarse feed gate closes. As you can see, one of our relays has deactivated. And when our weight reaches 5 kilograms, the fine feed gate also closes. As you can see, it has deactivated.